Shalom. I'll give all praises to
Yahweh, Bashim, Yahushua, Bashim, Kakadash.
Give honor to our apostles, elders, and GMS. Shalom to you brothers that's across the four corners of the earth, that's pushing this truth and sincerity. Okay, we out here another week to push the word of Yahweh, Bashim, Yahushua, prophesy downfall of Babylon, aka America. Okay? We're going to jump right into the scriptures.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 33, verse 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times and strength of salvation.
Yeah, that's right. So wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. Okay? What's the wisdom and knowledge? Understanding of the Bible. Word of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Words of the righteous acts. That's the wisdom and knowledge that we're supposed to be seeking. Okay? That's the wisdom and knowledge we're supposed to be seeking.
Oh,
in this
shit.
world. Because what? That's what's supposed to keep us safe. Give us stability. Okay? Because what? See, these 2/3 of Jacob, and these people out here, they're looking for stability in other philosophies and other doctrines and all these other books, okay, of man's ideas. But they're not seeking out the book of the Lord, right, for true wisdom.
So, Ecclesiastes 12 and 12. And further, by these, my son, be admonished of making many books there is no end, and much study is a weariness of the flesh.
It
says, Ecclesiastes 12 and 12. And further, by these, my son, be admonished of making many books there is no end, and much study is a weariness of the flesh.
Yeah, so we admonish of making many books. There's no end. Right? And see, what people understand, see Jake out here, they into all these books, all these different philosophies, ideologies, okay, books on relationships, and you know, how to raise a home, and this and that. But what? That's not true wisdom. The book you're supposed to be seeking and your lifestyle is the book of the Lord. Okay? Because what? At the end of the day, all those are the books. Because there's no end. Because there's millions of books about nothing. Right? Because none of those books can save you. The word of the Lord is the only book that can save you.
This is Isaiah chapter 34, verse 16. Seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read. No one of these shall fail, none shall want her mate.
Yes, so seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read. Okay? Why? Because, man, the word of the Lord is true. The word of the Lord is taking place around you every day. Prophecies are happening. The answers to your questions is in the Bible. So it says, seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read.
I'm reading again. This is Isaiah chapter 34, verse 16. Seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read. No one of these shall fail, none shall want her mate.
Yeah, so no one of these shall fail. Okay? Prophecies in the Bible. As they all could have worked. Scripture how the word of the Lord is not God void. The Lord is not a man that he shall lie. So none of the prophecies is going to fail. Okay?
It reads, none shall want her mate. For my mouth I have commanded, and his spirit I have gathered them.
Right. So, yeah, no one shall want her mate. Okay? You can't compare no other book to the Bible, to the word of the Lord. You can't make any other book with the word of the Lord. Why? Because only the word of the Lord is going to remain true.
Playing the tables.
Verse, I'm start at 1. It says, nevertheless, as concerning the tokens, behold, the day shall come, that they which dwell upon earth shall be taken in a great number, and the way of truth shall be hidden, and the land shall be barren of faith. This is 2 Ezra 5:1. Nevertheless, as concerning the tokens, behold, the day shall come, that they which dwell upon earth shall be taken in a great number, and the way of truth shall be hidden, and the land shall be barren of faith.
Right. So people shall be taken to great. Why? Because great destruction is going to be launched. All right. Most I speak about great things is going to happen. It's going to consume people. What? At that same time, it says the land is going to be barren of faith. Why? In a way of truth. Shall be hidden. It should speak about the famine of the word. Alright? So this is the time to get this word in. Because because the doors of mercy is going to be closing, it's going to be a time of judgment. And in that time, you're not going to be able to, if you don't have this truth already, you're not going to be able to get this knowledge. Because what? At that time, we're not going to be out here in the streets prophesying. It ain't going to be time for that. The time of prophesying is going to be over. The time of action is coming. Alright? And the land is going to be barren of faith because many people are not going to have faith in the Lord. They're going to be seeking to save their own lives. Coming up with plans on how they're going to save their lives. Many of the elected are going to have faith and trust in the Lord.
Says there shall be a confusion also in many places, and the fire shall often be sent out again, and the wild beasts shall change their places, and menstruous women shall bring forth monsters, and salt waters shall be found in the sweet, and all friends shall destroy one another. This is over. Verse 8. There shall be a confusion also in many places. Verse 7, it says, and the Sodomite siege. We're talking about the first verse I read because I jumped down.
No.
Okay, verse 7. Yeah, because I'm talking about
Okay.
yeah, verse 7 is like this. Verse 6, okay. It's the 2 Ezra 5 and 6. And even he shall rule whom they look not for that dwell upon the earth. And the fowls shall take their flight away together. And the Sodomite sea shall cast out fish, and make a noise in the night, which many have not known, but they shall all hear the voice thereof. There shall be a confusion also in many places, and the fire shall be often sent out again.
So this is going into destruction. Okay? I mentioned how time of the plagues is going to come. Right? There ain't going to be no more being out here prophesying. Action's going to take place. So one more time for verse 7.
It says, and the Sodomite sea shall cast out fish, and make a noise in the night, which many have not known.
Yeah, but so it said the Sodomite, this is going into nuclear destruction. Right? It said the Sodomite sea. That's focusing over there in the region in the east, okay? And the missiles going, that nuclear war is going to take them bombs. Okay? The Sodomite sea, referring to the Dead Sea. Okay? Where that war is going to take place.
It says, and the Sodomite sea shall cast out fish, and make a noise in the night, which many have not known, but they shall all hear the voice thereof.
Yeah, so this is going into nuclear destruction. Right? Nuclear destruction.
It says, there shall be a confusion also in many places, and the fire shall often be sent out again, and the wild beasts shall change their places, and menstruous women shall bring forth monsters.
Yeah, so why is the wild beasts going to change their places? Because bombs going to be dropped. Land's going to be destroyed. So
shall bring forth monsters.
Yeah, so what is the menstruous women? Bringing forth monsters. That's talking about women, because what? After, that's talking about post-nuclear destruction. Because what? That after those bombs drop, then comes the radiation. So that radiation is going to contaminate a lot of people. And women that's going to be contaminated is going to what? They give birth. Bring forth those babies with defects, deformed babies. Okay? Right? That's a great example. Okay?
It says, verse 9, and salt waters shall be found in the sweet, and all friends shall destroy one another.
Yeah, the salt waters should be found in the sweet. Okay, because the waters can keep contaminated.
8.
It's
That's the 8th chapter, I believe.
yeah, salt waters will turn bitter. I mean,
It says, and salt waters shall be found in the sweet.
yes, salt water should be found in salt water should be found in the sweet. But it's not actually salt water mixed with sweet water. It's just saying that fresh water is going to be contaminated. Okay? Because what? Sweet water is drinkable. Salt water is undrinkable. So right?
Seawater die of dehydration.
Right. So it's pretty much just saying that the water is going to be contaminated. It's going to be undrinkable.
It says, and all friends shall destroy one another. Then shall wit, which is wisdom, hide itself, and understanding withdraw itself into his secret chamber.
Right, so there's going to be no answers for these people out here. But what's going on? Okay, because in that time, that's what people are going to be looking for. Live it. And the knowledge of how to overcome us. It's going to be hidden from you.
It shall be sought of many, and yet not be found. Then shall unrighteousness and incontinency be multiplied upon earth.
I look for wormwood.
Yeah, oh yeah, I also want to again touch on that. We said the Solomon sheep. It's not actually not the actual Dead Sea, because you know the Dead Sea. Right? But what? But that over there in that region where the war is going to take place, and over here, when those explosions, that nuclear explosion is going to contaminate the waters, right? And the marine life is going to die.
This is Revelation chapter 8, verse 11. And the name of the star is called Wormwood. And the third part of the waters became wormwood, and many men died of the waters. So this is Revelation chapter 8, verse 10. And the third angel sounded, and there fell a great star from heaven, burning as it were a lamp.
So that great star is talking about an ICBM nuclear missile.
It reads, and it fell upon the third part of the rivers, and upon the fountains of waters. God, this is Revelation chapter 8, verse 10. And the third angel sounded, and there fell a great star from heaven, burning as it were a lamp, and it fell upon the third part of the rivers, and upon the fountains of waters.
Right. You said the third part of the rivers and fountains of waters. And then the third part represents where Esau is at. Okay? So wherever Esau is at, he's going to be getting hit with missiles. Right? And that's mainly over here in America.
Verse 11. And the name of the star is called Wormwood.
Yeah, it said on the waters. Because that what? That missile, that ICBM nuclear missile, that explosion from the missile, that radiation is going to contaminate the waters. So it says that is that star was called Wormwood.
And the third part of the waters became wormwood,
it means bitter. Okay, so pretty much the star that fell made the waters bitter. Now what is that actually talking about? So it's talking about a missile. Okay, because once those missiles explode, it's going to contaminate the water. Marine life is going to die, be contaminated. Okay, and the water is going to be bitter, meaning it's going to be undrinkable. Okay, and we're going to read from BibleQuestions.com the definition of wormwood.
So it's question.org. It says the word wormwood is mentioned only here in the New Testament, but it appears 8 times in the Old Testament, each time associated with bitterness, poison, and death. The Revelation passage may not be saying that the star falling to the earth will actually be called wormwood by the inhabitants of the earth. Rather, wormwood was a well-known bitter herb in the Bible times, so by naming the star wormwood, we are told that its effect will be to embitter the waters of the earth, so much so that the water is undrinkable.
That's right. So it breaks it down. That this star called wormwood, right, is compared to a bitter herb. Now wormwood is an actual herb, and it is bitter. I mean, when you take wormwood, like a good combination of black walnut and wormwood, and that helps remove parasites out of your body. When you actually take it, it's bitter. It's hard to consume, right? So the Bible, Most High speaks in simple terms. The prophet speaks in simple terms. So he's comparing the star that's going to make the waters bitter to what? A bitter herb, which is called wormwood. Why? So it breaks it down in BibleQuestions.com that what? That the star called wormwood is going to contaminate the waters to a point where it's not drinkable. And that's talking about those missiles. Because after the missiles explode and the fire consumes everything around it, what? It leaves radiation in those affected areas. Okay? So everything will be in that area will be contaminated by radiation. Okay? So the waters that's gonna be in that explosion, the areas where those missiles are going to go, those waters are going to be contaminated by the radiation. Okay?
It says it won't be a matter of simply a bitter taste of the water. It will literally be poisonous.
Yeah, so the water is going to be poisonous. Right? And like what said, what a person like Nagasaki was a great example. Because, that was the first time where, the nation got actually hit by, the nuclear weapon. Right? And the effects of that, Japan is still, suffering still to this day. But that radiation lasted a very long time. The areas was contaminated, uninhabitable for a very long time. Okay? They couldn't drink the waters in certain areas. So that's what it's going into. So this is what we got to look forward to happening in these times, okay? Upon America, aka Babylon.
It says, if drinking water is unavailable to 1/3 of the Earth's population, it's easy to see how chaos and terror will result. Humans can only survive about 3 days without water, and the inhabitants of the affected areas will be so desperate as to actually drink the poisoned water, causing the death of thousands, if not millions of people.
So those end time event movies, man, movies like Book of Eli, movies like The Road, give you examples of it. You gotta look forward to that day. Those movies coming to truth. Alright, desolate areas, contaminated areas. What's another one? The hills as eyes. Bible speaks about bringing forth monsters. Okay? Because sometimes brothers read it and think it's talking about, a mean-ass little bastard, coming out cursing and talking shit. That's not what it's talking about. It's going into those contaminated buildings.
I was gonna say too, even Hiroshima and Nagasaki, they showed how the babies, when they was born after the nuclear bomb hit, they was all deformed. They had a half a head, or a lot of babies, if there was twins, they were stuck together. So we gonna go back in the elder up, It showed you a perfect example.
Babies coming out, half a head, maybe an extra face in their head. Fish coming out of the water, 3 eyes. What's that show you have in The Simpsons? But that's true. You got actual deformed fish. So you're gonna be seeing a lot of that in that book.
This is Isaiah chapter 47, verse 1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans.
Yeah, so sit in the dust. Right? And the dust represents confusion. Why? Because the Most High is going to bring great things upon Babylon, which is America. The Most High is about to put this place in a state of confusion.
It reads, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Take the millstones and grind meal.
Because America is considered tender and delicate. This is that tender and delicate woman. Now haven't been touched. No major wars for the things you see that's going on in the Middle East, in third world countries. You don't see that happening here. But guess what? Those times are actually coming.
Verse 2, take the millstones and grind meal. Uncover thy locks. Make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers.
Yeah, so pretty much that woman is going to go through harsh labor. So this place, which is called tender and delicate, is about to go through some hard times, some hard labor times. You got to think what's getting ready to come. What you see going on across the world, what you see going over there in Palestine, and when they bombing people, goddamn killing little babies, that ain't nothing compared to what's going to happen today. Martial law, famine, race riots, it's going to get real ugly. Economic collapse.
It reads, verse 3, thy nakedness shall be uncovered. Yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man.
Yeah, so the Lord is going to expose this place. Right? The nations are going to see their nakedness and shame. They're going to see America for what it truly is. And they're going to sit down for others. Lord is coming back and bring vengeance.
It reads, as for our Redeemer, the Lord of hosts is his name, the Holy One of Israel. Sit thou silent and get thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called the Lady of Kingdoms.
That's right. The Most High is going to take this place down.
This is on Nahum 3 and 4. Because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcrafts that selleth nations through her whoredoms, and families through her witchcrafts. This is on Nahum chapter 3, verse 4. Because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot,
Multitude of the whoredoms, well-favored harlot. Who's that well-favored harlot? America. The same harlot we read about in the book of Revelations. Right? The because America, they sleep with all these other nations. And America spreads their philosophy and witchcraft on these nations to follow their ways. And then America spreads their what? Democracy. Now you got out there in other countries, other side of the world, women fighting for rights and shit. Get that from America. Okay, homosexuality going on. Matter of fact, I think if I'm not mistaken, I believe in Korea, China, it's somewhere in China, they have gay parades too. Where the hell you think they get that from? America. So America, they spread their witchcraft.
Because of the multitude of the wealth, of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcrafts, that selleth nations through her whoredoms, and families through her witchcrafts.
Yeah, that's right. So nations through her whoredoms and families through witchcraft. And that's how America has control over these nations. Through their democracy and ideology.
Behold, I am against thee, saith the Lord of hosts, and I will discover thy skirt upon thy face, and I will shew the nations thy nakedness.
The Lord's going to expose America for what it truly is. Most High is going to, Most High, that's what the Most High is doing. The Most High is showing, that's why I said to Jeremiah, the nation that drinking that cup, get all mad. Why? Because they know that America is bullshit. They know that America is a wicked place. And using them for their own benefits. Okay? Why you think these nations always exposing America? Look, they always say, look, they're not the, they come out and say, look, they're not the real Jews or the true people, that. He mentioned how, look, y'all are friends. The color of the true Jews are dark skin. See, so these nations, they know the truth. They pretty much know that the so-called white man is the goddamn the Arabs. The Arabs always call me goddamn devil. So the Most High is going to get ready to take you out of your power, put you to this shit. He's going to use these nations to do it.
Verse 6, and I will cast abominable filth upon thee, and make thee vile, and will set thee as a gazing stock.
He said he has a gazing stock. America is going to be a gazing stock. All the calamities that's going to come upon this place. From the Most High. And then ultimately, that nuclear fire is going to burn this place up. The nation's going to fall off. Seeing that fire.
Couple.
Revelation 18.
This is Revelation chapter 18, verse 3. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies.
Yeah, so nations have committed fornication with her and drunk off the wine. The philosophies that America pushes on the whole world, their policies, their democracy, right? Their wicked ways. The nations, have it's in bed together together.
Hey, they had a hand in. They also enjoyed the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans in slavery.
Revelation chapter 18, verse 15. The merchant of these things which were made rich by her shall stand afar off for the fear of her torment, weeping and wailing, and saying, Alas, alas, that great city that was clothed in fine linen, and purple and scarlet, and decked with gold, and precious stones and pearls, for in 1 hour so great riches is come to naught, and every shipmaster and all the company in ships and sailors, and as made as trade by sea, stood afar off.
They're gonna see the destruction of America. And they're gonna be wailing. Because what? These nations what? We're trading with America, trading goods. We're making money off of America. Because the majority of all the products in this place is not made in America. Nissan, Toyota. This is just an example. BMW. Nissan, Toyota, those are China, Japan, BMW, Germany,
Benz.
Mercedes-Benz. So the majority, just to name a few things, the majority of products here in America is not American made. So these nations are making good profit off of selling their goods. Like what? Once America is destroyed, these nations gonna be what? They ain't gonna this is their big business. Right? It's their money supply. It's gonna cut off.
Verse 18, and cried when they saw the smoke of her burning, saying, What city is like unto this great city? And they cast dust on their heads and cried, weeping and wailing, saying, Alas, alas, that great city, wherein were made rich all that had ships in the sea by reason of her costliness. For in 1 hour is she made desolate.
Traffic, trade. Okay. 1 hour, because what? That 1 hour, when the missiles are shot from one continent over here to Africa, and those missiles, those warheads gonna burn this place. So it's gonna be a process of 1 hour from when those missiles are actually shot until this place is fully flat by that
Precept. Ecclesiastes 7 and 8. Better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof, and the patient in spirit better than the proud in spirit.
Time of affliction, pain, and sorrow in this place is like so better is the what?
It says, Ecclesiastes 7 and 8, better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof, and the patient in spirit is better than the proud in spirit. Wow. Yeah, that was it. Kind of.
So, 2 Ezra 15, I'm gonna start at 40. It says, the great and mighty clouds shall be puffed up
Get water out.
of wrath, and the star that they may make all the earth afraid, and them that dwell therein. And they shall put out over every high and eminent place and horrible star, fire and hail, and flying swords, and many waters, that all fields may be full, and all rivers with the abundance of great waters. And they shall break down the cities and walls, mountains and hills, trees of the wood, and grass of the meadows, and their corn.
And nuclear destruction. It's going to be shot in from those nations. Those Arab nations too. Okay? It speaks about that. We read up earlier verses. But what? That second Peter's 3rd chapter. It speaks about how the enemies shall go before us. Right?
Verse 43, and they shall go steadfastly unto Babylon, and make her afraid. They shall come to her and besiege her. The star and all wrath shall they pour out upon her. Then shall the dust and smoke go up to the heaven, and all they that be about her shall be well.
That's gonna be the end of Babylon. The way of what? Nuclear war. This nation's gonna besiege that place. Okay? It speaks about Ezekiel 38 chapter about how they should go to the house of the unwalled villages. You gonna get it? Okay. Now you don't gotta get it, but so pretty much, yeah, man. The time's gonna come when America is gonna be touched. Like that is so-called defense system is going to fail. These nations are going to come up on this bitch.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 16, verse 1. Woe be unto thee, Babylon and Asia. Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria. Gird up yourselves.
So this is all symbolic for America. Like Most High is referring America to all these ancient kingdoms that once were. And in some way, shape, or form, America takes upon these ancient customs.
It reads verse 2. Gird up yourselves with clothes of sack and hair. Bewail your children and be sorry.
Yeah, so word up.
It says, this is 2nd Ezra 16 and 2. Gird up yourselves with clothes of sack and hair. Cloths, like it. Gird yourselves with cloths of sack and hair.
Yeah, so word up is so sack here. Back in the ancient time, we would put on sack for what? To be in a state of mourning. Okay? When you're going through lamentation, commandment. But you put on what? Sackcloth, and what? Dust upon your head. So what the Most High is telling America, alright, what the Most High is telling these Israelites, to get ready for, prepare for hard times. Prepare yourself for rough times. Okay? Because you see this, right now this is you're supposed to live it up. Right? You're supposed to live it up. Like the nice penthouses, high rises, got nice suburban areas. But guess what? That time is short. We living in the fatness of the earth. That time is short.
It reads, bewail your children and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand.
Listen, beware your children and be sorry. You know, we still take pleasure in their children. The time of beware your children. Especially about children. Also should be that. Isaiah 13. So Esau, he's gonna have Most High's vengeance is really gonna be on his ass. 'Cause right now he's good, he's living it up. Okay? He ain't going through it. What's that?
power?
Yeah, so that's the wicked, man. The wicked are the back because the average person think the wicked is some goddamn just gotta be some real malicious, evil, like just standing out evil. No, they live better. Yeah, for do the wicked live, grow old, mighty in power. Do that fit, so-called right. He's the goddamn devil that the Bible speaks. So he's adverse from the Most High. His ways are adverse.
Said
They live, they grow old, just like the righteous.
it says their seed is established in their sight
Yeah,
with them.
their seed is established in their sight. Esau don't gotta worry about certain things happening to their children that they gotta worry about. Esau, especially in suburban area, they can let their kids go out and play. In Jake neighborhood, man, you might let your son go, your child go outside and play. He on the basketball court playing, he was playing ball, so you can start shooting the singles. This is what we will kid outside and play. This is what Jake gotta worry about in their neighborhoods. Esau don't have to worry about this.
It says their seed is established in their sight with them, and their offspring before their eyes. Their houses are safe from fear, neither is the rod of the Most High upon them.
Yeah, the houses are safe and fair, neither is the rod of the Most High. Because this is their setup, man. This is their kingdom for them to lead, for them to have the best parts, for them to live in wealth, have inheritance, pass their inheritance down to their children, okay? Live a beautiful life, go on vacations. This is their setup, man. The rod of the Most High is not upon you, but the rod of the Most High is upon the children of Israel. Why? Because we are the Lord's people. We sin against them. So the Most High is correcting us. We are on the bottom. We living in the ghettos. Okay? We got to worry about, leaving your house and getting robbed. Nigga trying to mug you. Okay? Goddamn, elderly nigga. Just discuss some elderly jit. Got some niggas robbing the train. Some low class niggas robbing elderly people. Okay? So you gotta worry about your children getting shot and killed in the streets. Okay? Dying from all kinds of diseases.
Working at unpaid jobs.
Gentrification. We gotta worry about all these things. Not having fight for fair opportunities. Jake is always complaining about something. How they not being, about them being treated fair like they should. So Jake is always complaining about their living condition. He's so correct that don't have to complain about his living condition. Why? Because the Most High gave him this life to live.
So back in Job, chapter 21, verse 9, their houses are safe from fear, neither is the rod of the Most High upon them. Their bull gendereth and felleth not. Their cow calveth and casteth not her calf. They send forth their little ones like a flock. Their bull gendereth and felleth not. Their cow calveth and casteth not her calf.
For example, Esau can, I remember years ago, I was
best.
Long Island, some of those solo places, man. Like Esau just be chilling at home. Man, go to work. You see him at home every day, home, gobbling and shit. You know what I mean? But they got some form of inheritance from their parents. Esau be living good, man. They don't work as hard as Jake works. And if they do work, they're probably the manager. You know what I mean? They got it easy at the job. They don't work like Jake. You see Jake always complaining about, man, they work like a Hebrew slave. They don't even realize what they're saying, man. Like, you the actual Hebrews. Esau don't be talking about that.
Well, if they do work, they get the best jobs, like an engineer. You will see Esau mostly, they rack up all the money as an engineer. You will see Esau doing that. You might see one Jake, most part, straight Edomites.
Certain jobs is dominated by Esau, where it's hard for Jake to get in. For example, like, let's say we're going to be elevated again. It's hard for Jake to get up in there because it's already controlled by Esau either. Different mafias, Italian, Irish, mafia, shit like that. So Esau a good job for his own people. It's like the 7-Elevens. You see Edom dominate them, and they give those jobs to their people. Jake, don't know nothing. So we can even look out for our own. We gotta look out for Edom.
I was gonna say that's why they say it now. What you know is people. Yeah. Because if you know the boss, it's easy to do the job. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's how basically a lot of Edomites got into position. Just because like you mentioned, they got passed on or family friend. Yeah. They knew somebody. And you could be the skilled person. You might have been a master, had 8 years experience, did different programs and internships, and they still give the job to Esau, bro. You know?
Jake don't have the average Jake can't even afford to have a son. The scriptures speak about
Pockets full of holes.
Because every time you get your check, you gotta pay something. You gotta pay food, you gotta take the taxes out. You always gonna have to pay a bill, man. You always gonna have to pay a bill. Rent high.
Yeah.
So every time Jake get money, they gotta pay something.
A bad credit report.
Yeah, bad credit report. Jake, they go on vacations, they like to go on vacations. What's the most they can probably take? 2 days? A week of max? 3, 4, 5 days? You still go on vacations, man. Whole month, man.
They got situations where they call it 6 months vacation. I forgot what the term is called. My lady was telling me basically when it's you said in New York, they'll take a 6-month vacation in a hot land. It could be over the islands, or they might have a house in Florida. And something with snow, something. But it takes 6 months off, and then come back.
It's like, damn, it's just that puts a lot of money to
so-called J's, own all the apartments. We paying you rent. Right? We buildings and stuff. You gotta have man, this is a credit-based system. You can't do nothing without credit now. So you gotta have credit. And who's that money? The bank. That's the bank's money. When you're using a credit card, right? You have to pay that back with interest. So it's set.
Which is really your money, because the bank said the money they have is the people's money. So when you deposit your money in the bank, they only, before they used to only be allowed to pay 10% anyway. But since the pandemic, they don't have to keep any money in the bank. So if you drop 5,000, they gotta have 500 for you. That's pre-pandemic. But after the pandemic, they don't have any money in the bank. So what the banks do is the money that you put in your account, they take it and they loan it out. As car loans, house loans, and things of that nature, and charge people interest on your money. So it's not even the bank's money, it's your money that they're using to enrich themselves. It's a whole scam. It's a Ponzi scheme. Real quick. This is Psalm 73, and I'm gonna start at 3. I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked, for there are no bands in their death, but their strength is firm. They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men.
Right? Because who the ones catching all the plagues, man? Jacob. But Esau, there's no bands in their death, man. You know? Look all Jake. The majority of people, like, what's one of the main causes of death was cancer. And you know who fits that bill, man? The majority of people got cancer is Jake, man. There's more Jakes than
It's dominated by super blacks.
That's right. Esau don't outnumber Jake when it comes to certain causes of death. So they're not
If I add on what you're saying, when you look at the food in the neighborhoods,
It's the spirit.
you're thinking that,
I
right?
was just saying that in my head. That's the
It's
spirit.
the food, bro. If you want good food, you gotta go to a Russian neighborhood or a small hat neighborhood and eat there. You go to Jake neighborhood, everything is sodium, high cholesterol. You know what I mean?
They just take the leftovers. Like,
Yeah.
when chicken go bad, they just sell it to the chicken spots. You know, KFC,
Yeah.
crown fried chicken, and they just fry that bitch and just sell it to Jake. Not understanding that that meat was, that chicken died 6 months ago, and you're just now eating it, and, as fried.
Even when you go into the supermarkets, when you look at Jake neighborhoods, they have what? Key Food, C-Town.
Yeah.
And you look at all the labels and the fruits, you got no organic fruits or vegetables. They got all that fly shit in Whole Foods, Trader Joe's. That's where they go shop at. You know?
That's what we look at the Gemini like, mama.
Get the best of the best.
Even the water, like Jake didn't know about Essentia and all that shit. What's that shit called? The shit from the mountain, from the volcanoes, Fiji. Jake didn't know about all of that shit until recently, but Esau been drinking that shit, man.
Even too with the milk, like when you read your milk,
Yeah.
you get like almond milk, like almond grease.
Yeah.
Even when you read all the ingredients in the almond grease, they got all taken things you can't pronounce. But they go to Whole Foods and get the ones that's got 3 ingredients: almonds, Himalayan salt and water. You know?
When I go to it's a certain place that put out there in Long Island, you go to their stores, man, go up in there, man, they be looking shocked like, what this nigga doing in here? Like, how you find out about this? Like, supposed to be low-key eating my shit. They come up in there, boy, they be looking shocked like, yo.
There goes neighborhood.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they pay taxes. We like going to Long Island when it was pandemic. Like they pay taxes, and they get certain like rights. So like for example, right when it was pandemic in the J neighborhood in Brooklyn, Queens, you couldn't go to the gym. The gym was closed. But in pandemic, you could go to the gym on Long Island, and it would still be open because they have certain privileges for those people who pay certain taxes. And those
More
more
taxes, so they get more privileges.
Yup. This is crazy, man.
Now, a little more. It's back in Psalms chapter 73, verse 5. They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. Therefore, pride compasseth them about as a chain. Violence covereth them as a garment.
This is why they so proud. They're so proud because look, they get away with all this shit, you know, all the evils, okay, and nothing, and Most High have done it. They got away with, they think they got away with killing, slaughtering, natives, enslaving the Negroes, okay, and never found the Most High have not judged them. And that's why, you know, that's why they're going to keep being that way. Right? But guess what? Violence is not happening to them. Really violence. The top, everything's in its time. It's all in the Most High's time.
It says, their eyes stand out with fatness. They have more than heart could wish.
Their eyes stand out with fatness. Hey, that's Jake, that's Esau's blessing. Eyes have more than they can wish. Shit. Goddamn, yo, man. I'll be up in the suburbs, up in Westchester and all that. $1 million homes. Then you got 2-3 BMWs in the garage, and the Tesla charging on the side. You know?
They got a little bit of land.
Yeah.
You go to Brooklyn, Jacob got, they got a backyard.
Right.
They got grass and trees.
Acres.
Walk into the hand. Walk on the hand.
Oh, man, out there, Esau living so good, there's no crimes out there. Like, the cops, their only job is to move people home, because there's literally no crime out there. All they do is just sit there waiting for somebody to not want to sit there and you make a turn. And then they pull you over. That's how they keep busy throughout the day. But Esau is living nice, man. Any suburbs you go throughout America, it's really dominated by Esau. And they're living good, man. That's why when Jake start moving in, they start looking at Jake some type of way. You know, they start moving out. What they call it? We got a name for it. Basically, when Jake moving into property, the property value start going down. And Esau start moving out. You know, and going to other neighborhoods, man. They moving into Jake neighborhoods, gentrified Jake neighborhoods, and let Jake have the old neighborhoods that they had. And they make Jake's old neighborhoods better than it was before.
That's a good show. Amazon Prime. It's called Them.
Oh, honestly.
Yeah, that, it goes into that. You know, like the 1950s. Compton.
Yep.
Compton. Edomites there. So Jake started being racist towards Jake. And they started moving out. Now we're going to Compton now.
It was like civil race riots in those times. Because of that.
So, hey, this is the time for Esau to have it. But, you know, for us, we're not supposed to be in this, man. This is his blessing. But what we have to come is going to be, you know, we can't even put a number on it, how much time it is.
Psalm 73 and 8, they are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak loftily.
It's no problem. It's on the oppression. You know, it is a light thing. You know, with slavery, they don't, you know, slavery to them, man, they don't give a damn. You know, they have gotta have it. All right? You know, that came over here as an ancient service. You know, they speak wickedly concerning oppression. Look they're trying to erase out the history of what they did. Or they don't take, they don't take it seriously. Okay?
You got Edomites like Ben Shapiro, what's the other devil name? They be debating this shit, forgot his name. Basically, Esau always talking about like slavery was good for us because if we were still in Africa, we'd be in mud houses. Like basically, they civilized us. They did a good thing for us, took us out of basically misery and brought us into like paradise. You know what I'm saying? That's how Esau look at it, man. They look at slavery like it was beneficial to you. Like yeah, we benefited, but we civilized you niggas. That's the mindset of the evil.
But then you gotta ask them, then, okay, that's cool. So what about shutting to the Native Americans in the Americas? What about that?
They call them savages. So that's why Esau did what he did. He had to be, for him to do what he did, he had to be justified in what he did. Right? He called the Native American savages. He called us 3/5 of a human being, which justifies him in destroying us, man. Genociding us and taking over our properties, our lands. Because if you're not civilized, if you're not even a human being or you're not civilized, then you have rights, according to Esau. But then now, after they took over the world, they want to talk about humanitarian rights, the United Nations and all that. Well, where was all that energy when he was slaughtering us by the hundreds of millions? That was it. This is back in the book of Job, chapter 21, verse 11. It says, verse 11, they send forth their little ones like a flock, and their children dance. They take the timbrel and harp and rejoice at the sound of the organ.
So, hey, Esau, they have a good time, man. Timber and harp, rejoice at the sound of the organ, right? They go to gatherings, operas.
Good example of that.
Yeah.
Remember like kids, they always be dancing on the street, having a fucking holiday. It says they spend their days in wealth.
Yeah, so they spend their days in wealth. So Esau, he don't really have no financial hard times. Okay? They don't really have no financial hard times. But the financial hard times is getting ready.
It says, and in a moment go down to the grave, therefore they say unto the Most High, depart from us, for we desire not the knowledge of thy ways.
You want to go down to the grave, so it's pretty much they spend their life in wealth. You die like a regular, person.
It says, therefore they say unto the Most High, depart from us, for we desire not the knowledge of thy ways.
Yeah, these Edomites, they don't believe in the Most High. We got these goddamn Christian pastors, these cracker Christian pastors. They don't really believe in the Most High. Okay, that's all for their purpose of money. Okay, these Edomites, these rich crackers, man, they don't get up and pray. They don't say, thank you, Lord, for my blessings. The Most High is not in their thoughts. It's that song that says, we can say there is no God.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Yeah, I'm just getting that right now.
These Edomites, they think that everything they got came from them.
This is Psalms 14, verse 1. To the chief musician, a psalm of David. The fool have said in his heart, there is no power. They are corrupt. They have done abominable works. There is none that doeth good.
So Esau is also known as the fool. said in his heart, there is no God. That's why these goddamn devils, you go in these churches, you see Cesare Borgia, all these goddamn crackers, and as an image of the angels. These crackers know that shit not real. These crackers know that's their white supremacy. These crackers know that they put those images up there as the Lord and as the angels and as the Most High. Okay? They know the truth about the true images of the Lord and the Most High. But what? These goddamn devils. They're devils. Okay? They don't believe in that shit themselves. But you niggas believe in that the Lord is white, the angels is white, the Most High is white, the Israelites is white. You niggas believe all that shit. These Edomites, they just trying to run from the goddamn true nationality. Okay? That's why the Most High told what? Cain, he was going to be a fugitive in Babylon. That's why Cain was known as a fugitive in Babylon. A fugitive is one who runs from judgment. And that's what Esau been doing for these past thousands of years. Trying to run from who he truly is. Trying to escape judgment. That's why they call themselves this and that. You know? They try to escape being the Edomites. Oh no, we the Greeks, we the Romans, we the Germans, we the Spanish. You know? We the Caucasians. Oh nah, I'm Russian. No, I'm Russian. You know? Nah, you're Esau.
Yep.
I'm cursing, man. I'm cursing not teaching. That's the spirit, though. That's the spirit.
I got something.
Okay, come on.
It's in Psalm chapter 10, verse 4. The wicked, through the pride of his countenance, will not seek after the Most High. The Most High is not in all his thoughts.
Right. So the Most High is not in the thoughts of the wicked. Alright? And why? Because scripture writes it's pride. Pride meaning, you exalting yourself, self-glory. And everything that he would achieve, you think that he got it all. Okay? Esau really think he's in control of it. That's why I tell you Isaiah 14, how what? He's going to seek to be like the Most High. Esau believes that he's the God. Right? That all these great accomplishments, technology, all through his science, going out in space, he believes that these are his own great accomplishments. And that none of the things that he has is from the Most High. They don't believe in the Most High.
Yeah, it's one more verse. It reads, verse 5, his ways are always grievous. Thy judgments are far above out of his sight. As for all his enemies, he puffeth at them.
He's not going to see the world Most High judgments far out of his sight. And his enemies, he puffed at his enemies. Because Esau believes he's on top of the world. There's no nation that's a threat to him in his eyes. You know? Especially with his own military and his weaponry. So he will. What's the slogan of the army? Be proud. They pride. They believe they got the best army. They believe no nation can take them down.
Back in Job 21, verse 15, it in their hand, the counsel of the wicked is far from me. How often is the candle of the wicked put out, and how often cometh the destruction upon them? The Most High distributeth sorrows in his anger.
Yeah, so the time's going to come where the Most High is going to put the wicked out. He's going to exterminate. Right? The scriptures speak about how the wicked should not take root. So yeah, this is they living lavishly and wealth now. But the time is going to come where the Most High, he's going to exterminate these goddamn humans on the face of the earth.
So Obadiah chapter 1, I'm going to just start from the top. It reads, the vision of Obadiah, thus saith the Lord thy power concerning Edom. We have heard a rumor from the Lord, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen, thou art greatly despised. The pride of thine heart have deceived thee. Thou that dwellest in the cleft of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground?
Right. So because Esau is in great pride. Okay? Who shall bring him in? That's his mindset. But what? Because he's making him small amongst the people. Okay? He's pretty much great. Knows how to powerful to get to prepare to destroy him. Right? So, to a lot of these nations that Esau wants to bully, they can't bully them. Especially the nations that possess nuclear missiles. That's why it says in Isaiah 14, what? Thou becomes weak as weak.
It reads verse 4, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord.
That's right. Exalt yourself as an eagle. Eagles fly every high.
Verse 5, if thieves came to thee, if robbers by night, how art thou cut off? Would they not have stolen till they had enough? If the grape gatherers came to thee, would they not leave some grapes?
Yeah, and that's going into Yahweh shop, okay? Because when Yahweh shop, he's not going to leave anything left. Yahweh shop's coming back to take it all. Okay?
It reads, verse 6, how are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up? Matter of fact, I'm going to jump down.
Yeah. So Esau is being exposed, right? And that's mainly through the prophets. That's mainly through the prophets. But everything Esau tried to hide, right? Especially the truth of the Bible, the truth of the scripture, the truth of who we are, what the Most High has revealed all these things. Okay?
Verse 7, all the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee, They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee.
Yeah, so all these nations that we were once confederate with, allies with, it's going to turn against you. They got to eat that bread with you, work bread with you, you got to pay bills together, sign things, work together on this and that. Now those nations are going to turn them. And they're moving. So these nations are plotting against America, how they going to overthrow it.
There is none understanding in him. Verse 8, shall I not in thy day, saith the Lord, even destroy the wise men out of Edom, and understanding out of the mount of Esau?
Yeah, so that's what the Most High is going to do. He's going to destroy the wise men out of Alright? So the ones that profess to have knowledge, they're going to be in a state of darkness. They ain't going to have no answers on how to get out of this destruction from the Heavenly Father.
And thy mighty men, O Teman, shall be dismayed to the end that everyone of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob shall shame cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever.
Yeah, so you got to put the violence against the children of Israel. This was once your brother. So what? You have touched the Lord's people, the children of Israel, which is the so-called Negroes by the earth. So Esau brought great destruction upon Israel. And he has to pay for that. So his crimes is not going to go unanswered.
One more verse. In the day that thou stoodest on the other side, in the day that the strangers carried away captive his forces, and foreigners entered into his gates, and cast lots upon Jerusalem, even thou wast as one of them. It says, even thou was as one of them.
Yeah, that's going to the Babylon. The ancient Babylon took that the southern tribes. Okay? Esau helped those Babylonians take us down. It says something read about that in the first pages. Yeah, we get some
Psalms 137 and 7. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom and the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof.
Yeah, so the children of Edom. Okay, so raise it, destroy it. To the foundation. Because Esau what? They helped them Babylonians take us down. Like Captain Jacob tried to escape. So Esau took part in our downfall. So the most prophecy is remember the children of Edom. Right? So Esau's not gonna, the Most High is not gonna forget any of the Esau's crimes. We gotta think about the time from the time of even before that. You think about slavery. You think about slavery in America. You think about what they did to the natives, what they did to the Europeans, what they still do today. We gotta think about the time of Babylon, the time of us coming out of Egypt. Okay, Amalek, Greek Empire. So, hey man, Esau got a lot of crimes he got to pay for. We talk about thousands of years of Esau bringing great destruction upon Jacob.
Scripture say you have perpetual hatred.
So, Esau has a lot of crimes. It
says, O daughter of Babylon, who ought to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewardeth thee, as thou hast served us.
Yes, so daughter of Babylon, who ought to be destroyed. Because America is the daughter of Babylon. So pretty much Babylon birthed America through the what?
Hey, what y'all talking about? Let me hear something.
Because what?
I am the East Coast baby. Light, green, love. Blessings.
So Babylon, what? Birthed America. Why? How? Because America takes on the ancient customs of ancient Babylon. Okay? Babylon, ancient Babylon is like where witchcraft. America, they follow some of those same customs and worship some of those ancient gods that are down there. We think Christmas comes from.
Where we at? Where are we at?
That goes back to ancient Babylon.
East Coast baby.
Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones.
Yes, I have you.
A young bishop.
Verse 8, it says, O daughter of Babylon, who ought to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewardeth thee, as thou hast served us.
Yeah, so happy shall he be what he has served us.
It says, happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones.
So
I feel the words.
pretty much recompenses.
Yes, it's onyx.
Recompenses. You have
Emeralds.
what? You have given us
And
rape,
gold.
honor, murder. We have received the same thing.
For our
from
spiritual.
the ones you have destroyed. The children of Israel.
Am I wrong?
And just like how
Am I wrong?
just like how we destroyed our babies, we're going to destroy your babies. You said, happy shall he be taken by good ones and dash them against the
So the same.
little cracker babies, right? These little
That's what I'm
infants.
I don't know y'all. Just trying to, for y'all to feel me out of it.
Bash their goddamn heads.
I'm sure you heard of green light.
Okay?
Green light.
And rightfully so, because you did it to our baby. Reported during the time of slavery, what? Esau was taking Jake babies and feeding them to alligators. So they can catch alligators.
Sure.
Kill the gators and take this baby.
Right.
Right? The baby was a little black chicken.
Talk about how the diminishing of man.
So what do you think you're going to do to your children, Esau? What do you think will happen? Your baby's going to be, we're not going to have no, like, Deuteronomy 28. Until Lord said, like,
Bring it up.
Lord said that what? They wasn't
A
going to
song
have
for-
pity upon the fruit of the womb. They wasn't going to have pity on the young or the old. So during slavery, Esau ain't gonna deal if it was a baby was 10 months old, they'd burn the baby, throw the baby, drown the baby. Esau ain't care about the old man. He ain't the other baby on chance.
And that's why it needs
So
to be
that's
changed.
what we're gonna do to you when it comes. We're gonna do the same. We're gonna dash your babies against the stone, burn them, drown them.
And we're gonna be the same.
Sharks, right, and the elbow.
Suppression? Huh? Is that what we're doing here?
2 Thessalonians 1:6. Seeing it is a righteous thing with God to recompense tribulation to them that trouble.
We better than that.
It's a righteous thing. It's the most high to recompense and payback.
If you want to change,
So they're gonna what? It's a
I'm
righteous
thinking.
thing with the most high to recompense tribulation to those that trouble. Okay? So in the time to come, what we're gonna be able to get that payback. Right? Scripture, Revelation 13:9.
This is Revelation chapter 13, verse 9. It reads, if any man have an ear, let him hear.
come in. And you're here.
Spiritual.
That's a reason for the
12
season.
said, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
Yeah, he that leadeth into captivity, or he that leadeth into slavery, shall go into slavery. And then not the so-called white man lead us into slavery.
Hey, what you preaching?
So guess what? The so-called white man have to go into slavery.
Contradictory.
That's when Yahweh Shah grabbed my Lord and Savior.
I am sorry, brothers, but I'm just opening grand minds.
Chain their elites and start with the elites. So, remember the first use of slavery, Yahweh Shah came back. Okay?
That's no pressure here.
You're going
Thank you.
to be chained up.
No, we're not. We're going to open up minds.
It reads, he that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
He that killeth with the sword
Must be killed with the sword. And all that kill with the gun must be killed with the gun.
Esau killed us with the sword. Right? And he's killing us with the sword today. That's the mind here. Modern day sword. Right? So Esau is killing
about
us
life.
to this day. Esau is killing us to this day. So guess what? He gonna have to be killed. And I that's what we're gonna do, man. 24/6.
And we're going to keep this Trinity, right?
Because what? We gotta keep the Sabbath.
Oh, we're not going to adorn.
So
The
Esau,
Lord?
you have
Oh, we're going to adorn man.
great judgment coming on.
Well, what you want to do?
It reads, I'm going to finish it off. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
It's the patient and faith of saints. What the saints? Israelites. The elected Israelites. The ones who are enduring.
You could open up any
Who are
Bible.
enduring
Right now in my presence.
until Yahweh Shah comes and delivers.
This is Zechariah chapter 2, verse 8. Because thus saith the Lord of hosts, after the glory have he sent me unto the nations, which spoiled you. For he that toucheth you, toucheth the apple of his eye.
So what? Sometimes on
It's all about witchcraft, right?
wicked nations.
Of course.
So what? Jeremiah
The family.
Jeremiah 62. The Lord had likened us to a comely and delicate woman. So we are the Most High's woman. The children of Israel, the so-called Negroes, not even the Americans. They're the women of the Most High. So the Most High. So what these nations do,
I agree.
the Most High touches. These nations touch the Most High. So now what? The Most High got to put hands on. The Most High got to put hands on. What is
It reads, for behold, I will shake mine hand upon them, and they shall be a spoil to their servants, and ye shall know that the Lord of hosts hath sent me.
It's our history, not their history. Our story. This is the problem. We got to make our story, not history.
As God has done, shall be done to
Not repeat it.
Push up. Real quick. 2 Thessalonians 1 and 6. Seeing it is a righteous thing with the Most High to,
Look at me from
recompense tribulation to them that trouble you.
I wouldn't. How would I waste my voice? I would never waste my voice. And I'll go there next. And there.
Get ready to judge these nations. And that's what
But they could.
God's
But you
doing.
could.
He's gathering
Maybe.
these nations. He's turning up and turning these nations to fight.
Right. This is all. I took out the R out of the revolution.
So he can judge
That's evolution.
these eagles for what?
took out the R. They want this agenda to make a uprising, a revolution. That's what they want, people.
Galatians 6 and 7. Be not deceived.
I took the R
The
out.
Most High is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap.
So he still got to reap what he sowed. He sowed wickedness in the earth, great God, right?
It takes a lot of balls too.
So we reap the same. The
Yeah,
same
right.
things that you so-called white man. Or history of violence. So violence is going to slavery.
I'm more glad to do violence.
Yahweh, Bashim, Yahweh Shah, Bashim, Kakadash.